Alright everyone, episode 2 of my Xenosaga episode 1, new Let's Play with the Pound HDMI link cable. Shion is now going to explain about this tutorial dungeon. I'm sure it'll be absolutely riveting. So, while she's doing that explanation, I will take the opportunity to explain to you that I will edit out the fights in this stage. Now there are a few items we can get. The colors look a bit strange to me. I wonder why. Well. Correct. Oh, hey. Healing items. We're not going to be needing them very much, but they are nice to have. I mean, these low-grade medkits anyway. Let's see, where are we? We are here. Now, I think I actually messed this part up in my first playthrough of the game. It's almost complicated. I mean, if you blast the door first, the guy will run out and get you. If you and you will not blast the trap in time. So let's do that for the fun. For the funsies. And shocker, Cosmos kill stuff. Let's see, I think you need to be on the front of a treasure chest to open it. I may be mistaken though. If I am, 3 cheers for that. Okay, so you move around quite a bit, you little crabby thing. Don't be so close to me, please. I want to nail you with that trap. No, no, no. Yes? Or no? Yes. Huh, well, there you go. You know, I have played through this game at least 5 times, and I have never seen the battle crab move so far out to the front of the area before. Well, live and you'll learn. Okay, well, now that we're good and leveled up, I want to show you the menu actually. Look, very swanky. But yeah, for the new people, these 3 menus will be used to, well, purchase skills and magic, basically. And here we can equip and unequip things, use tech points to boost stats. I usually tend to put them in tech attacks, but, well, depending on how you want to optimize your playthrough, you know, just go with whatever. Whatever suits you, whatever suits your playstyle. That will be the correct thing to do for you. Now, you can see here that Cosmos' ethers are very expensive. Yeah, I don't really have a lot to say at this point. Shion does have a healing ether. Actually, let's use that right away. Use Medicup. There. Bada boink. It gives, let's see, it does a low HP recovery. We will get another character later in the game that has a HP recovery medium spell, Ether. I would say that is the most useful healing spell in the game, healing Ether, but it is of course not the strongest one. Its advantage is that it heals a fair amount, and the character coming with that Ether has a very high Ether stat, which means she heals a lot with every use of the Ether. And it costs as much EP as the base Medica here. You'll see as we go on that other Ethers in the medical line, they cost quite a bit of EP. So, what to do here? That is actually a very interesting question. We can only reduce the waiting time after using this tech attack. And, well, the thing is, Spell Ray will be useful throughout the entirety of the game, I swear. We may get something stronger later on, sure, but Spell Ray is going to be doing good service for you for at least up until the midpoint of the game. However, our first boss is, I can see, weak against lightning attacks, and Lightning Blast is lightning elemental. So, I'm going to improve the weight here. That doesn't do anything for the damage, but it means that she will move sooner after using Lightning Blast. Well, it's something. And yeah, we can't set anything there because you need to have speed upgraded to high. We don't have that right now. We will later on. So, our blade. Cosmos's techs are... most of them are very situational. The only ones that will always, well, mostly always, there are exceptions of course, will, generally will be very useful, are our cannon and X-Buster when we do get that. As you can see from the attack attribute, our cannon hits one enemy and is beam elemental. Yes, that is an element in this game. X-Buster hits all targets and is also beam elemental. Enemies that absorb beam elemental attacks, well, they will of course be very happy if you use these attacks on them. Which is when we need attacks like our blade and, well, I think our drill and our dragon are useful in those situations. But we can worry about that at a later date. Now, skills, I don't think we can extract anything at this point. Well, we don't have any equipment to extract from anyway, so hey. Yeah, UMN, let's worry about that when we leave. UMN. Sound output, only stereo and mono. Monitor settings. Yeah, we're a little off center actually. Yeah. Good. I'll see if I can do something to make it output in 4:3 aspect ratio though. It is, well, it is stretched and that is not great. I mean, it's easy to get the transcoder to yeah, I was going to say that it is easy enough to set the transcoder. I use Handbrake to use a 4:3 video resolution, but I'd rather not have to do that if possible.
Who goes there?
Hmm. You know, I have to say I really like the. Well, I can't really say clean design about this, but look at the menu here. It's a very clean interface. If you compare it to well, say Planescape Torment. There's a lot of stuff going on. There are a lot of pipes and things and stuff in the background. You don't really have that in Xenosaga. In episode 2, of course, you have that little circle-y thing in the background, and here, of course, you have the positioning indicator. Let me... Oh, no, that's not this location. Maybe this will show you better what this is all about. So, we can move our characters around like this. Now, if we put them in the front row, they deal more damage. They also take more damage. If we put them behind other characters, Cosmos will... I think she would not be a hit if I accept this formation at all. Shion would take all the damage, which, you know, that's a bad idea. Pro tip. But there are situations where we will be using this, just not here. Is there something else? Oh yeah, the character in the back will not be able to use physical attacks or direct attacks. They will only be able to use ethers. So we don't really want to do that. Now, see how their positioning indicator to the right of their portraits and the HP things changed a bit? Well, anyway, this thing we need. But we have a few other things to do first. I wonder when I get to save the game, though. Revive? That is unfortunately very likely to come in handy. Hey, it's me playing the game, you know. And you can just move right over there, thank you very much. We're not in this to level grind yet. Let's see, I want to get over there so we can... Oh, wait. Okay, we're... Oh, yeah, right, that's a save point. We're coming up on something like a boss fight now, I think. Yeah, it's not the boss of the tutorial then, so I'm just going to check my stats here. Can I do something with my tech attacks again? Yeah, I can. Yeah. Okay. By the way, you guys all know how this game handles enemy respawns and area transitions, right? Well, I'm not going to go into that. It's just stuff. Anyway, let's go. We have a fight to win. Oh, I was that close to it. Wow. At that scene with the mech introduction, I think we've seen that so much in Xenoblade Cross on the Wii U. Well, at least I did, because I have a Wii U and Xenoblade Chronicles. Woo! Xenoblade Chronicles Cross. I have Xenoblade Chronicles also on the Wii U thing. Yeah, I do. Um, okay, so here's a neat trick if you are new to the game. You can jump into a great big mech. Woo! It is positioned in the back row, technically, if you remember what I said about the rows before. But mechs don't care about your positioning. Yeah. Mechs don't care about your position. Ah, right, maybe that was a bit dumb, actually. Well, anyway, now we can see Cosmos' FG shot in full glory. But I think I want to use that boost bonus to some great effect. So, our cannon, let's go. So, as you can tell, the button input is a lot like Sea of Fears, which makes some kind of sense because this is not exactly a sequel, but it is developed by the same studio and within the same universe, and, well, apparently they liked making this kind of game at this time. So, this is important for dealing damage with mechs. You want to use W-Act whenever you have the chance to. When you do need to fight things in your mech, well, very few times when that is actually absolutely necessary, you want to bring her to the enemy very quickly. Keep in mind that you can't heal mechs in the fights. If the mechs hit 0 HP, that brings both them and the characters in the mechs out of the fight permanently. Oh, never mind.
All systems clear.
Status check.
I don't see anything unusual. All systems are stable. It's looking good. This ought to make up for last month.
I sure hope so.
Cosmos has reached the checkpoint. Entering process 431.
Replacing targets with Type G drones. Commencing display.